What's up, guys? Michael here with Valencia Fan TV, taking a look at this week's upcoming matchup. I think we're all excited about this one. We picked up 3 points the first week. We're hoping we can keep that going. I will caution you guys that we did pick up 3 points in the first week of last season as well too, and we ended up finishing in 13th place. But last time out, like I said, going down to 10 men in the third minute was always going to be difficult, but we secured those 3 points, which is awesome. Granada picked up a hard-fought point after drawing 0-0 with Villarreal. In Valencia's first game of the season, we looked really defensively sound. We played as a team, and that's really all you can ask once you go down a man. It's hard to judge them based off a 10-man performance, but it's going to be key in this game that we play more attacking. We need to control the game. Last game out, I think we had 26% possession. The way Villarreal attacked Granada was the correct way. They dominated the game. They had 61%. They created so many shots, and Granada couldn't really do much about it. Granada just held on basically for 90 minutes and got that point. Despite picking up the point over the weekend, I actually thought Granada was probably the worst team in La Liga. You know, Villarreal went down to 10 men, and Granada couldn't really do anything about it. They had 39% possession, one shot on target. They never looked dangerous. If it wasn't for Villarreal's poor finishing, they probably would have lost at least one or two goals. And definitely lost the game overall. Last season, both teams actually won their home fixture 2-1. So that doesn't really boast well for Valencia, but I think last year Granada really punched above their weight and made the most of their opportunities. Projected lineup for this game. Valencia last time went out with a 4-4-2, and they were pretty defensively sound. That was their approach for the game. I think Bordalás wanted to come in and establish a defensively minded team, and that didn't really go so well. Hugo got sent off in the third minute. So that's going to be the big change. No Hugo in this game. I'm hoping to see that Bordalás comes out a little more attacking. You cannot. I don't think you can play the same way and expect to keep picking up wins. But in the back, the big man, Mamardashvili, he's going to stay in net. I think that he's going to be there until he dips in performance. He killed it that game. Probably the standout player for me. And 20 years old too. If we exercise the option to buy him for $1 million, we could probably move him down the line for like 30, 40 million euros if he continues to develop. So what a pickup that's going to be. Left back. I think I'm going to go with Gaia. Well, obviously we're going with Gaia. He's the captain. He's going to start every match. I thought he was one of the worst players on the field last game. He's been so great throughout his career. I'm not going to judge him off one game, but he needs to improve. If he needs to improve, if we're going to be doing anything this season. He gave the ball away last game and could have cost us a couple goals. Center backs, I see no reason to change. Alderate and Palista. Correa at right back. Correa was really good. I think he's really had a turnaround. He came here for a big money signing. A lot of people had some doubts about Correa. They thought he wasn't living up to expectations, but over the last couple of games, I think he's been doing pretty well. So good props to him, and let's keep it up, Correa. Moving on to the midfield, I think Cheryshev has to get the start again. He looked really dangerous. I don't rate him as a player, but he drew the penalty, had another great chance. What are you going to do? I mean, if he's performing well and he's getting the numbers, I can't say anything against him. Was will play in the midfield again. I think Was needs to be more defensive this game. He kind of started out more as an attacking player, but with no Heleman this game, he's definitely going to need to take on more of a defensive workload. I think Soler is going to move more centrally. Last game he started as a right mid. I don't really rate him there. I like to see him more in the central of the field. He doesn't have blazing pace. I kind of want my wingers to have more pace, so I'd like to see him in the center of the field. He can create that attacking spark, and then Was can be more of the defensive player. On the right mid, I want to see Guedes. Guedes was outstanding last game, but he had to take on more of a defensive workload. I'm hoping in this game he can focus more on the attack. I really want this team to push on, try to get some more goals. They're the better team in my opinion than Granada. We're not the Valencia we were of the past, but we're still better than Granada, and we need to prove that by controlling possession, getting the shots, doing something in this game really. And then up top, I think we're going to go with Gomez. He didn't show much last game, but this team needs Maxi Gomez to perform well if they're going to get anything out of this season. And I think we're going to partner him with Vallejo. I kind of like that combination. You get the bigger guy and the smaller guy. I like that. I mean, let's see if Bordalás likes it. But overall, guys, I think Valencia is either going to win 1-0 or 2-1. I think it's going to be a close game. I think we're going to get our chances. We're going to put one through. I'm hoping that we can beat this team pretty comfortably. It's going to be a long season if we can't. At minimum, we need to get a point in this game. Our first 4 games of the season, they're going to be relatively winnable, relatively easy to pick up some points. And then we're going to have a tough stretch with Sevilla and Real Madrid, so we need to capitalize here. And I think Valencia gets that 2-1 win on the road. All right, guys, take care. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to see more Valencia content.